Well, hello, my friends. Here I am again, Crazy Tom, with his Saturday edition of Crazy Tommentary from the Woodbridge rest stop just north of exit 11 of the New Jersey Turnpike. I'm actually on my way to JFK after having my schedule changed at least 3 times, from a short Princeton run to a bus run and now to a JFK to Wayne run in an SUV. Go figure that one out. But this is National Pay It Forward Day, in case a lot of you haven't caught it. I actually saw a post on Facebook, which I left on my page. You can check it out, facebook.com/crazytom, and I'm sure others have posted this as well. And it says from Aesop, "No act of kindness, however small, is ever wasted." Well, I question that, and I say, really? You have to throw out random acts of kindness every day. The problem is there are always going to be people who are going to be critical about what kind things that you do. And that's my Crazy Tommentary for today. Owing it forward. Yes, if you've been trying to be as selfish as possible now for yourself, then you need to owe yourself some kindness to give to other people, because there are other people who are in more need of that. Think about the Selena Gomez tune from a couple years ago called "Kill 'Em with Kindness." It's actually one of my favorite dance tunes, and she does such a great job with it. I mean, I truly mean that. And you have to think about it. A tune as simple as that can really go a long way, especially with the whistling part in the refrain. You gotta love that. But I still question the Aesop line, "No act of kindness, however small, is ever wasted." It should never be wasted. It should be remembered. That's why I try and go out and give those random acts of kindness every day. It might be people I don't know or people I've been friends with for like 10, 15 years. Everyone deserves that. My wife deserves it. My son deserves it. My family and my friends all deserve it. I mean, you gotta make the world a happier place. And incidentally, not to get off topic, I have a shirt courtesy of sunfrog.com/crazytom that says, "Come on, get happy." And that is a tune from the early 1930s at the beginning of the Great Depression following the stock market crash. And that was right before Franklin D. Roosevelt became president. Now, I want you to think about this. There are reasons to be happy. I mean, there's even a cartoon called The Sunshine Makers, where they try and make other people happy, and there was this one person who was persistent on being sad until things finally changed at the end of the film. Consider a few people who I talked to earlier this week. They're all friends of mine on Facebook, and I noticed one person actually left not one, but 2 suicide notes on her Facebook page. Thank God she didn't do anything. But come to find, she had moved to another state, had gone into, I guess, a little bit of trouble with somebody else, and ended up getting pregnant. And on top of unfortunate alcoholism issues that she might have, she unfortunately now is dealing with that, and is also 5 months pregnant with twins. So she's obviously in a very difficult situation, and she really was saying this is the end and all that, and I was trying to reach out to her, letting her know, no, it's not. This is where you are now, and you gotta remember, you gotta be alive, and no matter how bad of a hand life plays on you, you can get through it. No storm, and this is one thing I've told people this week, no storm will ever last forever. You have to remember that. There was another person I talked to who was getting over a marriage that went south pretty quick after she had 5 kids. The kicker was that the guy that she met, she got married to him in like 24 hours. And I'm like, how is that possible? But it lasted a long time, but unfortunately things fizzled out, and now she's trying to get herself together along with like 5 of her kids. So just a very difficult thing there. And then, how about this? Somebody who probably could have been on my 600-pound life 10 years ago if that show was around. There was somebody, I think, out west whom weighed as much as, I think, 750 pounds. Well, come to find, that was like 15 years ago. Now she is less than half that weight, but she also has 7 kids. So you have to remember, everyone handles life situations differently. You have to understand where they're coming from and remind everybody that, hey, We all have a story to tell, and no two stories are going to be alike. Don't put people down because they have a different story. That's really all it is about. It's about killing them with kindness. And one more thing, a local friend of mine is having some serious back problems and has been afraid to go to the hospital. And then she said to me a couple days ago, okay, I'll go tomorrow. Well, she hasn't gone yet. And then when I found out earlier today that she was in a lot of pain, I'm like, what are you waiting for? Don't worry about being labeled. Who cares? Get it done. Get it fixed up. You don't deserve to live in this agony. You can be healed. So I understand that's being worked on now from what I'm hearing. So, like I said, everyone's got a different story. Sometimes you roll an 11 on a lot of things in life, but other times you roll snake eyes or a 12. That's the way it goes. So the moral of the story is, you got to pay it forward. And for those of you who don't do it enough, you owe it to yourself to pay it forward so that way you can be looked at in a much better light. That's my crazy Tommentary today here from Woodbridge. Remember, you can check me out on my Facebook page, facebook.com/crazytom, and also Twig, Twitter and iGram, @CrazyTomShow. And remember, I'll also put up other sites in case you're looking for t-shirts and stuff like that. I have a whole bunch of things coming. So in the meantime, enjoy this Saturday, and time to hit back the road to JFK. Take it easy.